So important to talk about taking some time to yourself, creating some space where you can relax and respond versus react to everything that's going on in your life. Assalamu alaikum, peace. It's Fatimah, Coach Fatimah, one of the parents here at Outstanding Muslim Parents. Today, I wanted to speak about what I do personally when I get stressed out as a parent. Now, we know that you have to have a lot of patience when you're parenting your kids, and you have to pray a lot and make a lot of dua. And that's what I do mainly. And sometimes I have to take a step back and come outside like I am now and take a moment for myself to kind of think, regroup, and things of that nature. Now, I used to do that when our kids were much smaller, and then I had learned that I have to continue to do those things because they help me come back as a parent later on. I could step away just like I do anything else and just step out of the environment of parenting. So if I'm at home, then I come outside. If I can't get outside, I try my best to go somewhere and create something beautiful. So I'll practice my hobbies. I'll do those things that I love and continue to do them. I actually shut my mouth. That's one thing that I really practice, especially with my adult children. I go somewhere and I'll be quiet, try to think of the best response, because, as a parent, we have to be in response mode instead of reactive toward everything that they do, or else we'll find ourselves reacting all the time. They say first responders, not first reactors, because reacting means you're losing some sense of self-control. So I always want to respond to what's going on with my kids versus react, like I'm just out of control and I don't know what to do. Sometimes you have to sit back and find a plan, especially when they have their own opinions and they're living their own lives and they're doing their own thing. You have to find a plan of what works for everyone. Oftentimes those plans might fall through, but at least there's something there. I found myself a lot of times not having a plan and then panicking because I didn't have one. So creating a plan, sticking to it, and if it doesn't work, at least you have that. What's going to happen if they ask you a hard question? Are you going to give them honesty? What's going to happen if something tragic goes on in the family? Can they come to you? Some kids just need the permission of the parents so that they know they can come to them. So that helps bring down my stress level, letting my kids know you could talk to me. Might not be easy, but you could tell me the truth. I love the truth. We all love the truth. So let's tell it to each other. Let's share our truths with one another. Sometimes I'll find myself putting my earbuds in. If my 9-year-old son is doing some alone time, away from his brothers, and he's an introvert. So he does that often, where he just has this space where he's by himself and he'll just kind of withdraw. Even if they're around, he'll just go and play alone and get on the iPad and just have some alone time, some space. But he likes to do these little dialogues. So he'll start talking and the car crash and the helicopters come, and he'll do all this stuff. So what I do is I put in some earbuds, because sometimes his soundtrack is a little bit too much for me to handle, because I have my own thoughts and my thoughts are going, and then his soundtrack is going and he's playing with his toys and crashing cars. I'll put my earbuds in because I'm in the room, I'm present with him, but I'm not interrupting his play and I'm not interrupting my thoughts with his play. So those are just a couple little things that I do, but I love to practice my hobbies, take some time out, not speak, because speaking sometimes can be too much, especially when we're not prepared to communicate with others. So, and also just kind of turning off the noise by throwing in some earbuds and just having that alone time, going somewhere and having something to eat or some coffee or some tea. I've had the pleasure to, while we're traveling, see some really nice coffee houses, sit at some really nice places, eat alone, whether I'm with family or not. But I typically eat by myself if I'm feeling like I'm having a really stressful day, because I don't want to stress everyone out with the things that are my stressors. So with that, I'm just going to cut it kind of short today. Dealing with some allergy issues. It's just one of those things where, you know, I wanted to just pop in here because it's so important to talk about taking some time to yourself, creating some space where you can relax and respond versus react to everything that's going on in your life. And get out and get some sun. Go outside in nature, because that's where I am too. I'm having some alone time. I'm taking a little walk. I'm catching some vitamin D, getting those rays in that I need. You know, being in hijabi, we need those rays. And just really enjoy my alone time. And sometimes I find art inspiration when I'm outside, and then I can really go back into the home refreshed, you know, and recharged. So I hope you guys got some gems for this video. I will likely see you in the next one. I love talking to you all. Make sure that you go through your day with great intention, and if you don't have a plan, create one. And if you fall off of that plan, it's okay. Pick it up the next day, inshallah. I hope to talk to you guys soon. Remember, I'm Coach Fatimah for Outstanding Muslim Parents, and I'll see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace. I'm Coach Nadir.
And I'm Coach Fatimah.
And I'm Coach Nyla.
And we are the founders of Outstanding Muslim Parents. I want to introduce you to something that you may be interested in, because you seem like a proactive parent already just by the video we interrupted. All right. And that's called the OMP Inner Circle. That's where we all train deep dive into parenting. So whether that's the first stage of children up to 7 years old, or 8 to preteen in the second stage, or of course the teenagers and young adults in the third stage, we deep dive with the 3 C's as well as the 3 E's. So what our members get every single month, all of our students, they get brand new training every single week. That includes downloadable audios, downloadable worksheets, so you can deep dive into it. And of course, you have our personal email addresses as well. However, every single month, we have a live Q&A for all of our students. So we go to answer the questions or deal with different challenges and things that they may be dealing with parenting, because we know it's an ongoing struggle. Just us, you know, here being parents of 12 children.
Right.
Okay. So with that being said, I want to congratulate you on being proactive.
And make sure you click the link below in the description, and we'll let you get back to the video. Assalamu alaikum.
Peace.
Peace.